July 23rd, 2024 Board of Education special meeting. Thank you everyone for attending. Sorry for the late start. Can we please rise for the pledge of allegiance? Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Tonight's special meeting was called to take action on a tabled item from July 1st, 2024. In accordance with the bid requirements, we had 45 days to respond to the bid for removing the house, which resides at 559 Main Street in lieu of its demolition. For this property, the structure can only be moved within the confines of Center Bridges, limiting our options for potential bidders. The bid was advertised on the district website, in Newsday, and in Long Island Advance, resulting in only one bidder. The proposed bid price is $100. The cost to remove the structure is $79,300, so the district would pay $79,200 for its removal. There is a presentation on the district website under the tab Board of Education, and then board docs for the July 1st, 2024 meeting, if you would like to review it. Before we vote, we would like to express to the public that we have explored many options with regards to this structure. We have explored options to renovate and keep the house for student use as a vocational school or something else. It would cost an estimated $710,000 to keep the structure where it stands and update it for student use. We've also explored the option to move the structure to another location on district property. We have explored the option to demolish it, which would cost approximately $125,000. However, this is no longer an option because the house resides in a historic district of Center Bridges, and the Historic District Advisory Committee opposed such demolition, which is also why the house must remain within Center Bridges pursuant to an agreement with the town. We also have explored the option to leave it as is where it stands, but this would require basic maintenance and over time will require additional expenses. We've discussed our options in depth with our legal team to help each of us individually come to our own conclusion on the best course of action and vote accordingly, which leads us to today. Nothing has been determined for future use of the property. However, we will have an open dialogue and take community feedback when that time comes. Do any members of the board have any questions or would like to discuss anything before voting? Anybody else have any questions?
No, I'd like to just thank everyone for going to the Career Center along with, I think we learned a lot, we saw a lot, we saw the footprint that they had. It was an old schoolhouse that they had there off Main Street in Yaphank that they converted. You know, it's obviously a nice goal, a nice vision that they have going, but, you know, for me to get some insight before I obviously jump to a conclusion, especially coming into the vote, I appreciate just that time for tabling it for a meeting so I can get some insight before I'm a part of the process.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I have a question. Do we know if this gets approved now? Do we know what the timeline looks like? Will it overlap with the school year?
It probably would not get moved until fall, but it has to be done, obviously, when school's not in session. We would coordinate that.
This traffic sense, I have that.
Anything else? No? So be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, the Board of Education approves the following bid results to 300 Frowen Road Owners LLC. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, vote passes unanimously. Consent agenda. Consent agenda.
Yeah, personnel.
What?
The personnel's on it.
Oh, we took that out. Approval of all consent agenda items as presented. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
5A, 5F, motion. Second,
Second.
discussion. All in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Vote passes unanimously. So questions and comments regarding tonight's agenda?
Could be any,
Or,
just that was a, yeah.
or any other matters pertaining to the board? Speakers are asked to keep their comments brief and to speak for no longer than 3 minutes. Members of the public will have the opportunity now. If you desire to address or question the board on any topic related to board work, or if you're welcome to do so at this time, speakers are requested to limit their remarks to not more than 3 minutes, to appoint a spokesperson if the concern is a root concern, and to supplement verbal presentations with written reports if necessary or desired. Lastly, the next meeting will be Tuesday, August 27th, 2024 at 6 p.m. here in the District Office Boardroom, 529 Main Street in San Marcos. Also tonight is one of our 2 scheduled board retreats where we as a board will meet with a member of the New York State Board Association to facilitate and help us understand proper protocols and develop some board goals. We plan to enter executive session and will not be taking any actions afterwards except to adjourn tonight's meeting. After we adjourn tonight's meeting, we will not reconvene to discuss or vote on anything. So it's our retreat. Can I get a motion to move into executive session to discuss personnel?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Thank you.
You guys.
Thank you. Good night.